One game, one ball, billions of fans. But here's the question: how did football become the world's biggest sport? The answer is far more incredible than you think. Today, football, known as soccer in the United States, is played in nearly every country on earth. World Cups stop entire nations, legendary players become global icons, and billions of people share the same passion. But football didn't begin in giant stadiums. It didn't even have official rules. In fact, there was a time when the game was so chaotic that governments tried to ban it completely. So, where did it all begin? The story takes us back more than 2,000 years to ancient China, where soldiers played a game called Kuju. Players kicked a leather ball into a small net without using their hands. It wasn't exactly the football we know today, but it was one of the earliest games built around skill, teamwork, and precision with the feet. At the same time, civilizations like Greece and Rome had their own ball games. Every culture had different rules, different goals, and different ways to play. Football existed in many forms, but there was still no single version of the sport. Everything changed in England during the 1800s. Football became incredibly popular in schools and universities. But there was one major problem. Every school played by different rules. Some allowed players to run with the ball in their hands, others only allowed kicking. If two schools played each other, arguments often started before the match even began. The sport needed order. Then, in 1863, representatives from several clubs met in London to create one official rule book. That historic meeting gave birth to the Football Association, officially separating football from rugby and laying the foundation for the modern game. Even the word soccer has an interesting history. It comes from the term association football, which was shortened by British students into the nickname soccer. Ironically, the word many Americans use today actually has British roots. As football spread across Europe, South America, and beyond, countries realized something important: the game needed a global governing body. So in 1904, FIFA was founded in Paris, France. Its mission was simple but ambitious: create one set of international rules, organize competitions between nations, and unite the football world. No one knew it at the time, but this decision would change sports forever. Just 26 years later, the dream became reality. The very first FIFA World Cup was held in Uruguay. Only 13 nations competed, and many teams had to travel across the Atlantic by ship just to participate. In the final, Uruguay defeated Argentina to become the first ever world champion. That tournament marked the beginning of a tradition that would eventually become one of the largest sporting events on the planet. As television entered homes around the world, football exploded in popularity. Suddenly, millions of fans could watch international matches without leaving their living rooms. Then came the legends. Pelé amazed the world with unmatched talent and became the only player to win 3 FIFA World Cups. Diego Maradona produced moments of pure genius, including one of the most controversial goals in football history, the famous Hand of God. Years later, Cristiano Ronaldo redefined consistency, athleticism, and goal scoring, breaking record after record while inspiring millions across the globe. Then came Lionel Messi. After years of unforgettable performances and heartbreaking setbacks, he finally achieved football's greatest prize by lifting the FIFA World Cup, completing one of the greatest careers the sport has ever seen. These players didn't just win trophies, they inspired generations. They turned football into more than a game. They turned it into emotion. Today, football is played in over 200 countries and territories. From neighborhood parks to sold-out stadiums filled with 80,000 fans, the game connects people regardless of language, culture, or background. Every 4 years, billions of viewers gather to witness the FIFA World Cup, proving that no other sport brings the world together quite like football. From a simple leather ball in ancient China to breathtaking World Cup finals, the history of football is a story of passion, innovation, rivalry, dreams, and unforgettable moments. And the most exciting part? Football history is still being written. The next legendary goal, the next unforgettable World Cup, and the next global superstar could be just one match away. If you enjoyed this documentary, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more football stories, and tell us in the comments. Who is the greatest football player of all time? Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, Pelé, or Diego Maradona. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next football documentary.